Okay, so you got into your PhD program in Dublin.
Huge congrats.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
But now comes the hard part.
Yeah.
Getting you and your spouse over there.
Exactly.
I mean, it's like you're celebrating this big accomplishment.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, wait.
There's a lot of paperwork and logistics.
There's a whole other mountain to climb.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to visas.
Visas are the worst.
I know. And like you're probably wondering, can we even apply for our visas at the same time?
Right.
Like, does my spouse have to wait for me to get settled first?
It's a common question.
It is. And luckily for this deep dive, we found this YouTube video.
Oh, perfect.
That tackles this exact issue.
Awesome.
And get this, it's from a channel that's all about
Okay.
PhD postdoc and research life in Ireland.
So basically your life.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's great.
I know, right?
Perfect resource.
Like it felt like they were speaking directly to us.
Uh-huh. I love when that happens.
And the best part, they actually feature a Nepalese PhD student.
Oh, wow.
Who managed to bring their spouse to Ireland.
So it is possible.
It can be done.
That's really encouraging to hear.
Right. Because seeing a real life example makes it feel so much more attainable.
Definitely.
And the fact that this YouTuber is like so focused on this niche means their advice is coming from
experience.
Experience, not just like
speculation.
Speculation, exactly.
Okay, so they did it together at the same time.
They did.
But I imagine there are some caveats.
Oh, there are some big ones.
Like what?
Especially when it comes to finances.
Oh, right. Money always comes into play with visas.
Always. And this video really stresses it.
I can only imagine.
Because the Irish authorities want to be sure that both of you can support yourselves.
They want people ending up in a tough spot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what they look for is this concept of combined income.
Okay.
So it's not just about your PhD scholarship.
Right.
It also includes any additional funds you can show.
Got it. It makes sense. You have to be able to support two people.
And this is where it gets really interesting.
Okay, I'm all ears.
Because the YouTuber mentioned that their scholarship was $18,000 per year.
Which is pretty good.
It's decent, but
not enough.
They still needed to show another $12,000 to meet the requirement for their spouse's visa.
So basically they needed access to like
30,000
euro for just that first year.
Just that first year.
That's a lot of money.
It's a significant chunk of change.
Yeah.
And it really highlights how important financial planning is.
Absolutely.
And I thought it was really cool how they didn't just rely on savings.
Oh, what did they do?
They actually used a combination of savings and freelance income.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, it shows that initiative.
Definitely.
And resourcefulness that can impress those visa officers.
Still going the extra mile, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, we're serious.
Yeah.
We're prepared.
Exactly.
We got this.
Makes me think, should I be brushing up on my freelance skills?
Right.
Just in case.
But hold on. I have a question, though.
Okay, shoot.
Wouldn't my spouse being able to work eventually change those financial requirements?
That's a great question.
Because then we'd be contributing more to the household.
I see what you mean.
Right.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, that initial visa application, it's assessed based on your finances.
Really?
Yeah. Not on the potential for your spouse to work later on.
So that comes later.
Exactly. It might even come with a different type of visa.
So getting that initial financial hurdle cleared is like
essential.
It's key.
Yeah. It's like building that foundation for your new life in Dublin.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
The video briefly mentioned families with children.
Oh, right. Kids.
Yeah. And it sounds like adding kids to the mix means
a whole lot more.
Yeah. A whole other level of financial planning.
Absolutely. The more dependence you have, the higher that financial bar becomes.
Because it's all about making sure everyone's well-being.
Exactly. You got to take care of everyone.
All right. So for you listening.
Yes.
Here's the takeaway. Applying for those visas together.
Yes.
Totally doable.
It's possible.
But
Big
but proving you have enough money for both of you.
Yeah.
It's crucial.
Super crucial.
It's like you're presenting this compelling case for why you and your spouse are ready to thrive in Dublin.
And don't forget those financial requirements, they can change.
Oh, right. Good point.
So make sure to check the Irish Embassy's website for the most up-to-date information.
Excellent point. So as you're diving deeper into this whole move, here's something to think about.
Okay.
What else might you need to research to make settling into Dublin with your family smooth sailing?
It's not just visas.
No, it's not just visas.
There's a whole life to figure out.
There's a whole lot more. So think about healthcare, housing, schools.
All that fun stuff.
Because that's all part of the adventure, too.
The big adventure.
The big Irish adventure.
Exactly.